Kagurabachi has reached its double digits, number 10. I gotta give it to the creator, Takeru Hozurakono. I gotta give it to you, man. This is pretty good, and I really, really do hope Kagurabachi does take off, because I'm actually really, really entertained by this series. And the fact that our hero loses, and they lose Char, and she gets a leg severed, again, she could regrow, but seeing that child's reaction to that is just very sad. Like, I gotta give it to the creator, very, very good here. I like this. And the chapter is called Effortless. Appropriate for especially what happens with this chapter. But yeah, let's just jump right into the review, shall we? All right. We cut to essentially, yeah, Chihiro and Sojo essentially still facing off. Chihiro's very damaged from the last attack from absorbing the attack from Sojo's attack. Well, Sojo's strike from his blade, from the thunder. And Sojo essentially just says, it's fine. You don't have to push yourself so hard and show off your skills. And as he thinks to himself, I'm still interested. Did some of my power leak while I was charging up? As expected, I can't use it properly even after a week. So I like that a lot. I like that it's verified that Shoujo he's not been using the sword for a long time at all. He's been using it for a week, and he's still unable to use it properly, which I like that a lot. I was too afraid that he just recently got it and he wasn't gonna be he was gonna be too good with it, or he got it a while ago and he was gonna lose to Chihiro with it. And I'm glad that it turns out that he got the sword not long ago and he's still not very proficient with that. That's good stuff there. And he does kind of taunt the Chihiro, saying, that yeah, your father, he made these swords to kill. It's not really what you think it is. Swords are meant to kill. That's essentially what it is. And as we go, that we cut to Hinao and Char actually going, as Hinao is taking Char away out of here, because that's obviously the smart thing to do to get out of out of a situation this close to Chihiro and Sojo's battle. And yeah, Shoujo just continues on taunting Chihiro, saying, yeah, these swords, yeah, they're meant to kill. Your father, he knew that and everything. And Chihiro just essentially gets angry, says, "Don't you talk about my father like that?" And Chihiro immediately goes in for an attack, and it's crazy because he goes in incredibly fast, but Shoujo's he keeps up with them, and he notices that his speed is increasing, and he's like, "All right, I gotta counter this." And he creates like these ice spikes around him to prevent Cheeto, from closing in, but it doesn't really work out. Cheeto just we see a black wave just moving through all these ice and closing in right on Cheeto. And as Cheeto turns around and Shoujo turns around, they are both right at each other. The blades coming right at each other, and I like this a lot. I like this a lot that Cheeto had to back out and realize, okay, yeah, even he reacted to my speed, and like that's crazy, but it makes sense because again, Shoujo is a well trained assassin. He's very well taught, and I like that. I like that this villain is competent, and he all he got is when Cheeto and Shoji attacked each other in that attack with the ice, and he was kind of dodging through it. He came right close to Shoujo, but Shoujo had the upper hand. He knew exactly where Cheeto was going to come at. So when Cheeto attacked, Shoujo just got a graze, while Cheeto almost got his head severed. So Cheeto just had to back out and just get out of the way. So again, good stuff there. I like that. I like that. Shoujo knows what he's doing. Good, competent villains. I love that. But then, even more devious from Shoujo, as Cheeto realizes from a car that's pulling out and leaving, he sees some members of Shoujo's group just carrying Char's leg. Yeah, it's her leg. Just waving there, and Cheeto's just right there, just horrified as he sees this. As he remembers what Char said to him, then I could stay with Chihiro, being happy. And yeah, this actually freezes up Chihiro, which is something we never seen before, actually. But as that happens, the Kamanabe, sorry, Japan for mispronouncing that, arrived. And Shoujo's like, yeah, it's five of them. Yeah, I could beat these guys, but there's two other ones I gotta worry about. We see Shiba and Azami just standing there, saying, all right, we gotta get ready to take them out. They gotta be careful. And she was like, I'm gonna get going, but he's like, wait, we gotta take them on, together. And yeah, Shiba's like, he's gotta go. He's gotta go help Cheeto. As Sojo immediately just creates a massive puff of smoke. Cheeto bolts straight for the car, remembering Char. Char Back in when she said she's happy that she can spend time with him, and she's happy she's having fun. Good stuff there with Char, but oh my, Cheeto goes right through the car window, slices off the guy's in the back's head, grabs Char's leg has been severed, and it's pretty brutal as Cheeto pulls the driver out of the car, lands with the sword right on the guy's neck on the ground as the car just tumblings behind them. As yeah, Cheeto's like, yeah, where is she? What'd you do with her? And the guy's like, I got no clue, man. Yeah, Shoujo essentially just told us to split up so we could cause a distraction. And she was like, "Where's the girl? Where's the other girl? Where's Hanao?" And the guy just starts laughing maniacally as we see Hanao just on the ground bleeding out to death. Now, controversial take here, I think, but I honestly think she should die here just to show the brutality of this world and people that associates with Chihiro aren't always gonna be safe because if you're a villain and you're taking Char and you got to deal with Hinao, it just makes sense to just kill her, right? I mean, she's probably not dead, but I prefer she died, because again, I don't want my villains to be not threatening that they couldn't kill just some shop girl. I guess she probably has some powers to a certain extent, but come on, she got beat here. And right there, we get Cheeto just standing up as his eyes just kind of rolled back, thinking himself, "Those hands, they are not holding my father's blade." Then he starts to far forward, and Shiba catches him, and he says, "Oh, sorry." As Cheeto says, "Shiba, what about Shoujo?" And Shiba's like, "Yeah, he ran away after using Ko." And then we get narrative saying, "To what extent are they tainted?" So Cheeto's just kind of thinking about the blades. Like, are the blades real? Like Shoujo kind of got to him. He really got to him thinking, like, are the swords really meant to just protect people, or are they really meant for mass killing? Which Cheeto knows they're meant for protecting, but these swords are great for killing. You got to kill to defend, right? And Cheeto's kind of realizing this at this moment. And then we cut to Char, just tearing up, crying as we see some blood splatter on her face, most likely from Hinao, as she's just there crying, and the guys are just saying, "Oh, disgusting! Look, her legs are growing back." And they say, as always, so they've witnessed this before. So Char regenerates the limbs. How far can this ability go? We don't know yet, but it's really, really messed up, I gotta say. And Shoji just goes right back into the car. As they say, "Did you get the Mystic Katana?" Shoji's just kind of ignores him for a minute, says no, as he looks at his hand and says, "This fight was different from what I expected." His hands start vibing a little bit, and he says to him, "I have to deepen my knowledge on the Mystic Katana." And one of the other goons says, "Well, anyways, he integrated is already back. We can resume as planned." And Shoujo is like, "Yeah, to surpass Rogoku Shugugi. Haven't we had enough of the Mystic Katanas?" And Shoujo says, "I can't be." Also, and then he thinks to Chihiro, as Chihiro says, "Don't talk about my father like that." And he just kind of smiles and says, "I have to talk to him again," as he smirks. And then you got the Chihiro on the last panel saying, "I will kill Shoujo." Okay, so interesting here. I gotta say, first of all, this chapter confirmed my I didn't have to worry about Shoujo being too weak and Cheeto taking on Shoujo 1v1. That didn't happen. Shoujo being a very intelligent and also not being very proficient with the katana because he recently received that. That's good stuff there. And Cheeto just being pulled to the brink and unable to take on Shoujo. If this fight continues, Shoujo was gonna kill Cheeto, but help arrived and Shoujo used the opportunity to get away, and it made sense because they use it as a double, front for Cheeto to focus on the fake car and go after that while Shoujo makes his escape. So again, all wins all around. I gotta say, this chapter is really, really solid, really good. You could say the only downfall is there's five plus Azami there, so six total. Looking towards Shoji, and he got away from them. It's like, okay, now that's the only really fault here. Everything else pretty good here. I gotta say. They lost Char. Our heroes lost so early in the series, and I like that. I like that our heroes have to start. Okay, yeah, Cheeto started very low because his father's dead, but he kind of bit a bit more off he could chew. Because in the beginning of the series, we saw him going up against normal guys. He thrashed them. No normal gangsters stand no chance against Cheeto, even when they have a magic like that one assassin the previous few chapters ago. was unable to beat Cheeto. So again, assassins, mid assassins, they can't do nothing to Cheeto. Cheeto's just too good because it's training, because he's been intense training for an extremely long time. And but when he's faced up against someone that actually knows what they're doing, like Shoujo, good stuff there. I really, really like that here. So yeah, that concludes my review. Really liked it. I'm very hyped, and I can't wait to read more of it. No break next week. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Wow, I hear lost, man. That's crazy. Cheeto lost. So brutal. And I love this chapter, and I love this series, man. It's good. And again, Shoujo is really cool. If you listen this far, I appreciate it. And let me know what do you guys think's gonna happen? I obviously do think Shoujo and Cheeto are gonna meet up probably at the auction, but how are they gonna save Char? I don't know. They'll have to actually. Let me think. What if Cheeto has a chance to go after one of his katanas, his father's katanas, or save Char? That might be good. That might be a good thing that Shoujo does to try to taunt Cheeto, but I don't know. Maybe Shoujo won't have Char for that long because it's a job right to get her back. So yeah. Anyway, that concludes my review, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Later.